I'm going to the farthest point first, so I'm gonna take like an hour and a half long, that's not my neighbor, bus ride over to Tukwila, I wanna say. So it looks like it's in Southcenter. All right, so yeah, I'm about to wait for this 150. It's gonna take me all the way down to Tukwila. All right, here we go. Nothing here, so I gotta check the other spot now. All right, nothing at Tukwila Ross. And then I might get some Pokemon, honestly, because I don't want it to be like a field trip. There's a Chimchar Fanfy. The other hand was Scorbunny and Munchlax, so I might do this, honestly. But damn, my bad. Drop the Eric B and Rakim, man. Drop the Eric B and Rakim. Bro, they got Yamcha. So yep, not a complete loss. I'm gonna end up with these two. So I haven't been here in a minute, but I'm gonna go to Panera. Like I said, I settled on the Pokemon because they actually had a great selection of toys, as you guys can see. Damn, I have to grab a cookie. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, buddy. Man, it might take the whole day to go to all of the stops. I don't know my locations that well here, but I'm here. It's a pretty damn good deal, especially Buster. There we go, another steal. Found a Bike Croc Unicorn, $4.99. Crazy, it was just on another shelf when I looked behind me. I'm gonna keep looking though. It's kind of crazy, man. I was talking to the dude at the register. I put all the blades on the counter. He grabbed one of them. He said, "Is this what I think it is?" I was like, "Yes, it is." I will say, like, this is the third Ross of the day, man. It makes it worth it. You know, I'm over here busting around the whole King County, more or less, and I'm just on a mission.
Next stop, Northeast 21st Street.
Sorry, light rail station at UW. Going to Shoreline now, so we're gonna be going to Shoreline, I believe, and then I want to say Aurora. I'm thankful that they got a bathroom because I got to use the bathroom a lot. Every time I drink, you go straight through. But I got to post up in here for a little bit because the bus don't even show up till about 15 minutes or so. So that's how cold it is outside. I got to stay in here to stay warm a little bit. So I'm gonna be here posted up for a little bit. Mama, we made it. There we go. All right, bam, there it is. Found another good one. I found two so far. I might get another Steel Samurai, why not? Bruh, they got Haichi up in here next to Skibidi Toilet. All right, y'all, that's all I could find was these two, really. That's a steal nonetheless, man, the Wizard Rod. Yeah, it's getting to them wee hours, bro. That's crazy. You know, it's not even 9 yet, but the next spot, they close at 10. Oh, here go the bus right here. Yeah, bro. We out here now. 85th and Aurora. So you know what's all bad, though. 45, hold on. Let me catch this. Let me catch this. I'll be right back. All right. So we up here now, man. Lake Forest Park or whatever, man. You know, so. There we go. There's the Ross, right? It's connected to this building, which is the town center. This isn't open. So I'm confused because I'm like, it says it's open till 10. The doors weren't opening for me at all. All right, so I just called them You know, and they said, oh, you got to go around the whole building. All right, bro. Yeah, this is the real entrance right here. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Here we go. Here it is, man. I finally made it. Bam. As soon as I come in, front row, front center, I found one. I found one drum buster. So they did not disappoint. Shout out to Lake Forest Park. They got me walking all the way in the circle, get my cardio in, but let's keep looking, man. I don't know how I walked past this, but this was right in front of me. Tyranno beat. Your boy losing his voice. There's another one right here. Hiding in plain sight. Hey, bro. 3 of those. So 2 double packs and a buster drum for 15 bucks, man. There it is, bro. You can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You know, I would spend all that time going to Tukwila and Renton, killing all that time just to go south, and then come to find out everything along the east side coming up north. You know what I mean? So like my mind be knowing. My mind knows, like, hey man, start on the east side, start up north, and then work your way down. I always be knowing, so I know the next spot is gonna have some shit. Made it to the Montlake Terrace station, which is actually 1 stop away from Lynnwood. So I guess we're going to Alderwood, but the Swift Orange will take us there. So I think last time I was up there, I did a GameStop Beyblade tournament. Made it. There we go. Hold on. Can you see it? Very real. Lynnwood station, man. The bus said it's not showing up till about, let's flip this on you, 13 minutes. I don't know if you can really see that. Let me walk up in here and let me find out, bro. There it is, bro. Please be open. Please be open. I'll be there soon. Bam. Just walked in. I started right here from the left side. I was like, let me start from the left. We're going to work our way to the right. I seen this right behind the Spider-Man. What is this? Little punching bag, bro. There we go. And I just saw another one right here to the right. More Tyranno beats. More, what do you call this? Knife Shinobi. Boom, right there on the shelf. Another one. Get this brand. All right, there we go. I looked to my right, bro. We had a shelf, a whole shelf. Look at all this, man. So I might have to grab one of everything. I might leave some for some other people, but that's about it. Wait, yeah, wash. Oh, never mind. 2 wizard rods. I'm gonna pick those up. It says 10 items because I got a bag too for 12 cents, but 9 Beyblades for 35 bucks, more or less. 35 bucks, man. Sales tax 10%. Come on, man. You know, there's 2 Tyranno beats, I believe, 2 wizard rods, 9 Beyblades on the final run, bruh. The final run. I knew I should have started up top. I knew I should, but that's the thing, right? You would have had, that's the thing about it. If I started up top, my hopes would have been too high. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, no, why not get as many Tyranno beats, and why not get as many wizard rod packs as possible? On the way back, we got to sit at them bus stops again, 15 minutes at a time, man. I told you, man, your boy real dedicated out here. I told you I've been out here the whole time, man. I left the house close to noonish, a little after noonish, man. And I'm about to get home around like what, 12:30 or something like that. I'm getting home around 12:30, so you know we out here 12 hours the whole day, man. It's 12:17 right now. I'm gonna keep my voice low Everybody's sleeping. Let's start with the first one, man. Like I said, we skipped Tukwila, so we ended up in Renton. We got these two here. These are just the Pokemon figures. They kind of don't count, but again, I spent money today, so let's talk about it. This came out to $14.46. Let's talk about the next batch. Let's see what we got. 2 Drown Busters, Leon Claw, 1 Steel Samurai, a Rhino Horn, and a Talentera. So not bad for this haul. Boom, there it is. 1980. So, Wizard Rod for $2.99, which is a steel. And then Steel Samurai. Those two came out to $6.62. Alright, for the next one, we got 3. This was Lake Forest Park. This is the one that I had to go all the way around the block. We finally found the dual packs. Bite Croc and the Sting Unicorn. Those two for $4.99 each. And then a steel right there, a Buster, a Drown Buster for the $2.99. There we go. $14.44. Now to the greatest one of the day, the best one of the day. Let's start off from the top. We found the Drown Buster, Steel Samurai, Horn Rhino, Beat Tyranno, 2 Clawleons, 2 Wand Wizards, and an extra Beat Tyranno and Knife Shinobi. All that. 9 blades. Mind you, 9 blades. Normally priced at like $9.99. So that's at least 10 each. So it should be like $90 if we're being honest. But we got it for $34.33. I don't have the math skills on me right now, so hopefully as I'm doing the editing, I do the math and I leave it there. Maybe I'll put it in that top left corner right there or something like that. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. That's what happens when you shop at Ross. Might hit the part 2 tomorrow. We'll see. All right, I'm out. Man, there it is. I had to throw on the rain jacket. My plan is to go to, I'll go to Rainier first. So I'll go down Rainier, not too far from like Franklin. From there, I want to loop around to the Renton Highlands. Here it is. Whole lot of puddles out here. We made it, man. Rainier-Ross. All right, so there it is, bro. As soon as I walk in, I see it on the shelf. 1 Buster, I gotta keep looking now. They put it in the is this hardware? Yeah, they put it in the hardware section. Just to show you what we're working with. So it's like this, and then it wraps all the way around. I thought that was it, but I found 2 more right here. So there's another Claw Leon, and we got a dual pack, which I actually haven't. This is the first time I've seen it at a Ross. So that's a Gale Wyvern and a Tail Viper. It looks like that's it though. I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks like that might be it. That's $12.26 for 3 of them, bro. We're saving money out here. Let's go. Time to transfer over to Renton, bro. It's loud up in here, ain't it? It's all good though. I'm gonna get out here in a bit. Yeah. I didn't pull my phone out, but we transferred from Rainier Beach over to Renton Transit Center. Got down to Renton Transit Center and then over here. But look, right away I saw this, right? Now I'm gonna tell you something funny. I never grab these, I always leave it for people. So I'm about to do this. I leave the night lamps for people. Look, man, buried under all these, found another Claw Leon. There we go, another Talentera right here. Another Tyranno Beat Knife Shinobi, which is a really good one. Hold on. Put this up to the front. Boom. It's not bad, man. It's not a bad find over here. Another 3. So that's good. We're going to start right there. All right, let's get to the register. One of them was a dual pack, I believe. So that was another 12.19 spent. 3 Beyblades at the Ross. Let's go. Yeah. So through the cold and the rain, bro, we out here. South Bellevue station, and man, I got here like 2 seconds too late for the light rail. Man, I was about to hit the button and it was already taken off. I was like, damn. I tried to power walk and everything. I should have ran low key. If I ran, I would have saved about 5 seconds. Made it over to downtown Redmond. I didn't know if it was one of those situations where I should go around the whole building. I was just over there. It is one of those situations. At least I got shelter. Another double pack. Oh snap! They got the Gale Wyvern and sword drawn. That's a good sign. Shit, let me move this right here. Another Claw Leon, bruh. Yeah, so I'm gonna need both hands. You know, as I'm sifting through. Let me look. Yep, I got the bike croc. You see right there? There's a bike croc. So there it is. Another bike croc unicorn set, which is really good. Oh, there it is. Found another rhino horn on the shelf. All right, y'all, and there it is. Another one. Another location down. And 4 blades for $17.74, man. That's a good deal right there. Take a little quick lunch break. I think it's called Yummy Teriyaki. I'm gonna zoom in a second. Watch this. I ain't never seen this flavor. It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, man. Those were giant portions of teriyaki. Bruh, 5 gyoza? Come on, man. They hooked it up. I'm like, what the? I might have to start living out here or just coming out here more often just to get some yummy teriyaki. That's what they called it. We're about to transfer over to Totem Lake. Yeah, buddy. We up in Kirkland right here. We're still on the move. Let's get over to Totem Lake. I don't know if it's the high C, all the teriyaki and gyoza, but I got the itis and the burps. Let me get closer. I might have to go around the block. All right, so this area is, let's see if they got it right here, the village at Totem Lake. So it's kind of like how they have U Village, University Village. So let me go around, and if I can't find it, then I'm gonna have to go inside. All right, there it is. I took the long way. Found the Ross. I took the long way though. Let me keep looking. Oh, you know what? There it is. Lo and behold, they got the one lone Steel Samurai. For now, we might just settle with the Steel Samurai. So 330, we're adding that to the list. A little underwhelming, but nonetheless, we're coming up right here. Damn. Oh, I can't even zoom in. Hey, it's crazy, bro. I went to this Ross right here, and I don't know if you guys remember, so I went to a Ross in Bellevue, which isn't too far, like a little bit south from us right now. And I went over there, and the thing about it was, there was a dude that I was talking to about Beyblades. He was like, yo, this is still happening? I swear to God, I thought I saw this dude again at this one right here at Totem Lake. I said, bro, damn, didn't I see you working yesterday? You working over here too? And he's like, nah, man, that's my twin brother. That's literally his twin brothers. You know, some straight out of anime, bro. Woodinville Ross here. Let me get the. Here we go. soon as I came through, man. Another dual pack. Like I said, it looks like nothing. It's just all Marvel superheroes and stuff. Oh, I lied. Down in the corner, we got the Steel Samurai and the Talon Terra. So that means we're making off with 3. Oh, y'all, there it is. That's all I could find was the second. I found a second Talon Terra buried in the aisles. So yeah, there goes your Talon Terra. Steel Samurai. That was the first Talon Terra. We found a Gale Wyvern and a Tail Viper. So that's a come up, man, if you ask me. All right, there it is. 4 Beyblades. One of them being a dual pack too. 1540, man. We spending great money today. Just got off. Now we're gonna transfer into Roosevelt Station. We'll hop on this light rail. Get back home pretty much. All right, man, we'll start off from the left to the right. This right here, these 3, Buster Drawn, Clawleon, and a Gale Wyvern Tail Viper dual pack. These 3 right here, got this at the Ross, and it was on Rainier, like Mount Baker-ish area. I'm gonna put the numbers out. 1226, like I said, 1226, all right? The next 3. The Knife Shinobi Beat Tyranno dual pack. The other 2 I got was another Clawleon, excuse me, and a Talon Terra. That is 1219. 1219 for those 3 items. What was the last one? 1226. Moving on, we got the Horn Rhino, another Clawleon, you know what I mean? Had to get another one. The Bite Croc Sting Unicorn dual pack. Gale Wyvern Sword Drawn. All that for 1774. This was the one where I only found 1, so I only had 1 Steel Samurai for $2.99. All right, and the last one, but now we got a Gale Wyvern Tail Viper dual pack. That was dope. 2 Talon Terras, so 2 Talon Terras right there, and then another spare Steel Samurai, because why not? All that coming up to 1540. 1540. So that's actually less. That actually costs less than these 4 right here, which is interesting. That's because there's like only 1 dual pack. That's why. You know, I'm gonna try to put the totals up, hopefully somewhere right here-ish. I don't know. We'll put the totals up, tally it all up. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm tired, man. I'm ready to put these away, but I might do a day 3. We'll see. If I feel like it tomorrow, I might do a day 3. All right, peace. I recorded eating the leftover breakfast at 11:18. I'm finally getting out the house. It's like 1:58 right now, so it's basically 2 o'clock. Did some laundry before I washed up. This is technically day 3. This is part 3 right here, man. So we're gonna hit that Federal Way. I don't know how much bus fare I got. That's what's crazy. After these 2 days of just going around the whole county. So yeah, let me just grab this coffee, man. That's enough of this banter. Making me cross this busy ass road. Anyway, I just hopped off the light rail. The final stop is Federal Way Station. There it is. Let me zoom in on it. Ross, Federal Way. Down here, downtown Federal Way, I believe. So there it is, Ross. I found 1 right here. So like I said, if it's just 1, I can live with that. Another Beat Tyranno. I don't see nothing. All right, man, I searched up and down. Looked like that's all I got. I actually didn't get a bag, so, you know, obviously it's cheaper. But yeah, $5.50 for the dual pack. So it's raining pretty bad, man. It's raining pretty bad. It's storming out here. There's the bus stop right over there. Has no shelter. No shelter, so I'm about to go here. I don't know, man. I'm gonna see what they got. Get it. I actually thought it was gonna be a card store, and it ended up being a restaurant. We back here, Federal Way Station. But I'm gonna be over here in Burien. Let me try to get on this train before it pulls off like last time. Let me get in there.
Capacidades son visibles.
Yeah, bro. We're on the F line right now. As soon as I get through, right away, bro. Straight in the corner. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna pull it out. Oh. Yo, we got a dual pack right there stashed in the back. That's crazy. Keep looking, man. Oh, it's on another one. If this is Night Lance, bro, I'm gonna throw it back. Nah, bro, Cloud Leon. All right.
Get this from my brother.
So I'll let you know if I find more. I just saw one right here. Hold on. Another dual pack, bro. So I'm gonna lace them. Watch.
I found this one.
I'm gonna lace them. You got them too. Oh, there you go. All right. So it's not a complete loss. I did get a spear by Croc Sting Unicorn. Hold on. I found a Claw Leon, which is good because I guess there was another kid over there. He bought one. He said he found one too. He's gonna give it to his brother, which is pretty good. And then the first thing I found was the Gale Wyvern Tail Viper. All right, and there it is, man. $14.43 for the 3 of those blades. 12 cents, I believe, for the bag. So like $14.30 realistically. But right now we only got 4 blades on this day 3. I was confused when I first got here. I'm trying to wait for the H line. I guess all the lines converge here then at the transit center, but as soon as I got here, the H line pulled off. So there's one right here in front of us that's gonna pull off in about 5. But yeah, we down here. This is the last stop before we go back home. I go to Ross right here. Last one, Westwood Village. So I scanned all the shelves, and I will say, man, these shelves are a lot more organized than the other spots I've been to. All I see is this, which is actually the first of its kind that I actually ran into, which is a Yell Kong and a Helm Knight. So a lot of people like the purple Helm Knight. All right, man. Yeah, I looked high and low. That might be it. So it ends with this. All right, bro. So last spot, 552. That ain't bad, actually. It's helping me save money today, so I'm not really mad. We pretty much got most of the stores in King County, more or less, you know. King County, Seattle area, everything that's an hour, 2 hours away by bus, but more so, you know, if you had a car, man, if you had a car like in your areas, it probably only take like 25 to 30 minutes, if we're being honest.
Fleming Drive, Kids South Fast Ferry, King County Motor Taxi.
And that wraps it up, man. That wraps it up. This is the 3rd day. We back home. But yeah, let's start with the farthest on the left. We'll go from left to right. All right, there we go. We found a Beat Tyranno and a Knife Shinobi at the Federal Way Ross. Federal Way Ross. Let me check the receipt here. Boom, there it is. $5.50. We're going to get the totals here in a second. I'll try to add it all up in a second. Next up, we ended up going to the Burien. I believe it was Burien Ross. Burien Ross. And I found a Bite Croc Sting Unicorn dual pack, a Claw Leon. I could have had 2 Claw Leons, but there was a kid over there who ended up buying, but he was getting it for his little brother for his birthday, which is really nice. And then another dual pack, which was a, Gale Wyvern Tail Viper dual pack. All of that amounting to 1442. 1442. I want to see some quick math, man. That is 1992 already. 1992 if I'm doing the math right. Now this one, this was the final one. This was the final spot. And it was the first time I ran into a Yale Kong Helm Knight dual pack, which is actually really good because there's a purple taper. Purple taper is really nice, actually. And then a 360. That's one of the best 360s in the game. Is from that Yale Kong. But that dual pack right there, after taxes, including the bag, the price was $552. $552. So yeah, man, we only went to 3 Rosses today and was only able to secure 5 Beyblades. Right here, let's put it right there. As usual, we'll put the total. There it is, you know. Now, I'm a little tired, but, you know, after 3 days of just kind of like going around everywhere, taking hour-long bus rides, and, you know, I was doing all this without headphones. That's the other crazy part. I was like, let me just lock in, do this without headphones. My ears have been going through a little bit of issues right now, so I'm trying to let them, you know, just like relax and heal on their own without bumping music and headphones all the time. I'm gonna try to put the grand total like right here. Anyone that tuned in, I love and appreciate you guys. Thank you. This is just another informative video. You know, if you're normally buying Hasbro boosters for parts for $9.99, $8.99, somewhere around that, you can get them for $2.99 at your local Ross. If you're getting dual packs for $12.99 or getting dual packs for $14.99, this is all USD, American dollars. You can get them for $4.99 at your local Ross. They may or may not have more stuff there. I would say just check your local area, whatever state, whatever city you're in, or whatever county you're in. All right, you guys. Like I said, love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace. I'm out.